Do you actually like to get uncomfortable? Just a trick question, right? Because there's some part of all of us that absolutely does not. That's the human part. And it is part of life. And I love books. What? Non sequitur. I love books. I love You² by Pritchett. That's what I'm reading to you from today. And I invite you, I encourage you, I implore you, let it be more than just information. Take it as more than, here's a cool chapter. See what happens, feel what happens, notice what happens inside you as I read this. If you're with me, if you're paying attention, something will spark, something will shift. Do something with that, act on that, employ it. All right, y'all, let's dive in to the chapter called Get Uncomfortable. Uneasiness is a predictable psychological reaction when a quantum leap is underway. Quantum leaps jerk you out of your comfort zone. Prepare yourself for a pretty wild ride. You're going to cover some unfamiliar terrain and encounter obstacles you've never faced before. It can feel like the safety chain linking you with behavior patterns that worked in the past is being stretched to the limit. At times, you may wonder if the situation is about to spin out of control. The normal reaction is to want to hold on tightly, but you're going to have to learn to let go. You² is achieved through release. So turn loose if you want to jump. Don't be surprised if you grow uneasy. That's a predictable part of the process. When you take the quantum leap, you ride the situation, but you don't really control it all that much. In fact, the only way you control it is by one, knowing where you're going, and two, continuing the pursuit, and three, learning from your mistakes. Insertion moment, one of my favorite expressions. Instead of ready, aim, fire, it's ready, fire, steer. Make the commitment, make the decision, go for it, and then learn along the way. I will give you another little piece to his 3 steps. What does he say? The only way you control it is by one, knowing where you're going, two, continuing the pursuit, and three, learning from your mistakes. Yes, another angle on it, know who you are and know where you are going. And that's a simple formula. All right, onward. A quantum leap is an act of faith, exhilarating and possibly scary at the same time. You have to give up a large degree of security and safety, plow through, which is not really there anyway. There's not really any security or safety, and plow through greater amounts of ambiguity and confusion and uncertainty. Wrestle with a totally new set of problems, invite failure, and possibly contend with criticism from other people who have been part of your support group in the past. Have you ever experienced that? I have. Does it make you uncomfortable? That's a good sign. If you're experiencing no anxiety or discomfort, the risk you're taking probably isn't worthy of you. The only risks that aren't a little scary are the ones you've outgrown. A high comfort level provides solid evidence that you're playing it safe, not growing, not really testing your limits at all, and not in the process of a quantum leap. You might be making gradual progress, that's possible, but you're not going for a breakthrough. You² carries you beyond your commonplace everyday habits and calls for a little more nerve. So just go into this expecting a touch of anxiety. Uneasiness is a predictable psychological reaction when a quantum leap is underway. It has been said that if you will do the thing you fear, the death of fear is certain. So good. It has been said that if you will do the thing you fear, death of fear is certain. Courage is not the absence of fear and anxiety, it's proceeding in spite of those feelings. So press on. What an amazing chapter in a phenomenal book, You² by Pritchett. Again, I invite you, in addition to the great information, what's alive in you right now? What does it bring up? What's a little bit scary or a lot bit scary that you're like, I'm gonna go for it. I can do that. Take a step. Ready, fire, steer. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I love you. Aloha.